What's up, family? I want to talk to you today about baggage, about dealing with unnecessary drama, and how that steals your joy and your peace. A while back, my oldest son, John, the boy would come home drunk and high. And I would tell him, I was like, dude, you can't be doing this. You know, what's going on with you? Teenager wasn't trying to hear anything I had to say. So he went to this party. He was 18 years old at the time. He went to this party. And before he left, I was like, dude, you got curfew, you know? You just can't come back up in here any time of the night you want to, you know? And do whatever you do, don't come back here drunk or high. I had stopped trying to tell him not to get high and not to get drunk because he wasn't gonna listen to me. He was gonna do it anyways. It's like, okay, do you, but these are the standards that I have. These are the boundaries that I have. Came back like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And my son Elisha was a lot younger than John. Went to go open the sliding door to let John in. And I told Elisha, I said, if you open that door, I'm putting you out too. And Elisha's crying. Elisha's in junior high school at the time. I think I think he's like in 5th grade. And he's crying because this is his big brother, you know, he idolized John. And I'm telling him that he can't let his brother in the house. And I go to the door and I tell John, I said, wherever you came from, you need to go ahead and go back. You can't come back in here. And he looked at me, you know, high, drunk, just faded. Like, come on, Dad. It's like, no, dude, I'm serious. I told you before you left. And this was breaking my heart on the inside, but I couldn't let him see it. I couldn't let Elisha see it. I told John, I said, look, dude, you think you're grown. And because you think you're grown, you don't have to listen to what I say. Now that you're old enough to think that you're old enough and mature enough to not to have to listen to my rules, then you're mature enough to figure it out on your own. You can't stay here no more. Shut the door. Locked it. Gave Elisha a hug because he's crying. Told him to go back to bed. Told him John's going to be okay. And he's scared for his brother. I'm scared for his son, for my son, too. He messed around for a while, John, as far as in life, trying to figure out what he was going to do. He got his act together. He contacted me and told me that he needed me to help him move his stuff to Long Beach because he was going to try to go to school down there. I didn't want this. I didn't want John moving to Long Beach. This was like 3 hours away from where I lived at. 4 hours away, about 3.5 hours away from where I lived. And I didn't want him to move to Long Beach that far away from me. Because if nothing else, he can always come over on the weekends or whatever and grab something to eat, take a shower. But he couldn't stay with me. And he wasn't coming over every day. That wasn't allowed. With me and my younger kids, picked him up, drove him to Long Beach. It's breaking my heart driving him to Long Beach, this far away from me. And so when we get him to where he's going to be at, my heart is broke even more. We get out and we unload nice apartments, but we get out and we start taking the stuff up. And I kid you not, it looked like a whole house. And I mean that, a whole house. There was a bunch of girls, half naked, just sitting around in the apartment, just hanging out. And I didn't want this for my son. I didn't want my younger kids seeing their big brother in this situation. It's his dream. So we leave him. He got into the city college, but his goal was to get into the university there. And after about 4 or 5 tries, he got accepted to the college, the university. And on his 25th birthday, he graduated from that college. Prior to him graduating, he became president of his fraternity, president of many other organizations that he was a part of. He had traveled to Europe several different times during that time frame, on his own. He was doing good. Went down there, he was getting all these awards, all these scholarships for writing. I'm proud of him. And on his 25th birthday, he graduated. I'm extremely proud of him, happy now. Later on, him and his friends are trying to get this business launched. But they need finances. So I sent him some money to help him launch his business venture. On one of the Thanksgiving, he always comes up for Thanksgiving. On one of the Thanksgiving, he was coming up and totaled his car. I gave him a car. Why am I sharing this? Because I will do whatever I can to help you chase and pursue your dreams and your goals in life. I will not enable you. I will not allow you to destroy my peace. And so many of us have kids that are grown, that we've enabled, and they're not doing anything productive really in life. And their drama and their negativity is just so draining on us. And we allow it. Many of us are in relationships with people that are so toxic, so verbally abusive to us. And we allow it over and over and over again. And we're trying to figure out why we can't have peace, why we can't have joy. Let me tell you something. No one is worth your peace of mind. No one. I will cut off a kid. I will cut off family members. I will cut off siblings to keep my peace of mind. And it doesn't mean that I don't love them. It doesn't mean that I don't wish well on them. It means that I won't allow them in my proximity to steal my peace, to drain me of my energy. They gotta figure their life out on their own. It's not my job to fix their life. I don't care who they are. I will love you until I pass away. But I'm not going to allow you to steal my joy. I'm not going to allow you to become an anchor around my ankle and pull me down. That's not going to happen. And I don't care who you think you are, it's not going to happen. And many people have found out that Elijah ain't tripping like that. Dad ain't tripping like that. And it's not that I think I'm all of that, but I love myself enough to have boundaries. I love myself enough to say that, hey, you know what? In this circle right here is drama free. You could come hang out with me all you want to, but it's drama free circle. Don't bring your negativity, don't bring your drama and your chaos within the circle. Otherwise, you got to go. And you can't come back until you get your crap straight. It's that simple. You have got to establish boundaries, healthy boundaries. Let me restate that. You don't have to do anything. You could keep dealing with those same toxic, negative people all you want to. You could keep dealing with all those people that keep bringing mess to your house, that's full of just turmoil. You can keep dealing with them. That's your option. And you're going to keep going through that mess. Or you could say, you know what, I'm done. Until you get your stuff together, you can't come over here. Until you get your stuff together, I ain't got time for it. You know what to do. You know what you need to do. But you're not going to be a victim. I'm not going to enable you anymore. I'm not going to keep listening to your drama. I'm not going to keep listening to the why me and the woe is me. I don't have time for all of that. Because let me tell you something. As long as you keep stopping from doing what you're supposed to do, in life, to go and listen to this mess, to go and bail them out, to go and deal with their drama and their issues, you're not doing what you're supposed to do in life. You've gotten off the right journey for you. You've gotten off your path to get on their path. A path that you already know is going to lead to destruction. A path that you already know is chaotic and drama. So you can't get mad at them for them being the way that they are. You got on their path. If that's what you want out of life, so be it. I'm not here to knock or judge anybody. So be it. Do you. But if you want peace, if you want to live a drama-free life to the best of your ability, then there's certain things you're going to have to do. You're going to have to cut off all of that excess baggage that's pulling you down, that's draining your energy, that's not in your best interest. And I don't care who they are. The choice is yours. I hope and pray that you find the courage to do what you know you should do. I love you. Peace.